Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes. We are back with Jurassic World Evolution 2 on the PlayStation 5. And I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in the previous video, we started story mission number 1, Arizona. And so far, we've built up this enclosure over here. And we've placed a baryonyx inside of it. It's got a delicious feeder over here with some fish in it. We've also got a little ranger post over here so our Jeep can monitor the area. The baryonyx did decide it was hilarious to attack my Jeep at the end of the previous video and almost destroy it. We also tranquilized a couple of triceratops and we've built them an enclosure and they now live over here. Because pretty much what's going on in the story missions is a bunch of dinosaurs are running free across the United States, and then you need to capture them and put them in enclosures and stuff like that. And the story mode of this game serves as basically a tutorial for the game, so then when you go into sandbox mode or challenge mode and stuff like that, you know what you're doing. But I did mention in the previous video, the reason we're not doing the sandbox mode is because I haven't unlocked many dinosaurs on my main save at the moment, so it would be pointless me going into sandbox mode. So we're just playing through the story missions at the moment to learn the game, and then off camera I will try and unlock as many dinosaurs as I can, and then hopefully we'll do a sandbox playthrough after the story mode or sometime later this year when there's less games releasing. But I think what we need to do now is we need to recruit a scientist. So I think we need to go on the control center for that. Yeah, the control center. And then view scientists. Recruit new scientist. What do we need the scientist actually for? Because I know they've got various different roles. And I'm assuming you could probably train these scientists so that they can do better in their field, whether it's more like a veterinarian and stuff like that. And they've obviously got traits as well. Lovely. It looks like Alice, she looks like she's the most balanced. We'll go with Alice because she seems to be the most balanced. And we could also rename the scientists as well. I don't actually know what her job is. Like, what do we need her for?
You seeing this, Claire?
Yeah, I sure am. This is our first live capture opportunity.
Let's not miss it.
We should assign that scientist you just hired to the task. Agreed? Owen, you there? I think you're still muted.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Good idea. What do we got to lose? You know, except maybe a new recruit.
Incident alert. Oh, so is this when you send out your this is when you send out your scientists to capture a bunch of dinosaurs somewhere else? Yeah, so in Las Vegas there's a bunch of stegosauruses by the looks of it, and we're going to send a scientist out to try and live capture them and bring them back to put them in an enclosure. Alright then, okay, that makes sense. The event will remain available on the expedition map. Select a scientist to oversee a live capture expedition. And you want to make sure you pick the right kind of scientist for the job. I don't know what kind of stats they need. Maybe logistics, probably. Yeah, logistics, I think that is the cog. Alright, so we've got a scientist that's good. We can send 2 as well. We've only got 1. And it takes 1 minute, I think. Alright, go on then. On your way, go and get me some stegosauruses. And her skill lowers the, because we've got extra points more than we need. We've got 3 instead of 2. It reduces the duration by 10%. So that's good. So if you've got really highly trained scientists, it could be very useful. And it costs 50 grand to start the task. How do we get back onto this map?
Before the remote capture teams return, we should have enclosures ready for the dinosaurs. Think of it as welcoming them back home.
Alright, so, okay, so if you come on here and then you can tab over to the live map, I guess. Yeah, there's the expedition map, and I guess you could look around for other available missions. Okay, they're going to arrive very soon. I'm not going to be able to build an enclosure that quick. I think you can delay it by 2 minutes if they turn up a bit too soon. But let's whilst we're building this enclosure, let's have a chat about the whole Activision Microsoft situation, because somebody did ask me to make a video about it. I think it was the real OAP, I think that's his name. Sorry if I'm getting your name wrong, buddy. There's so many people that comment on this channel, I forget everybody's bloody names now. But I think it was the real OAP. He asked me what my thoughts were about it. And I think I've sort of spoke about this in the past when somebody asked me about Microsoft buying Bethesda. But pretty much my opinion when it comes to companies buying publishers, I don't agree with it. Whether it was Sony, whether it was Nintendo, whether it was Microsoft, I don't agree with any of them buying out entire publishers. I think it's very, very, very bad for the gaming industry. I don't mind when people like Nintendo, Sony and Microsoft buy developers. I don't mind stuff like that because that makes sense. Like when Microsoft bought Playground Games, I think it was back in 2018, it made sense because Playground Games, they basically only developed Forza. That's all they ever made. So Microsoft purchasing that developer made complete sense. It made the Xbox stronger, it made Microsoft stronger. They could give more resources to Playground Games to get even better Forza games for the Xbox community. So it made sense. And it was kind of like when Sony bought Insomniac or Housemarque. It made complete sense because they only really developed for PlayStation anyway. And even recently, I think Nintendo bought someone called High Rise Games or something like that. But they basically only developed Nintendo games. They made like Mario Strikers, they made Luigi's Mansion 3 and stuff like that. So when Nintendo bought them, it didn't affect the industry, but it strengthened that particular company and console. So I don't have problems with stuff like that. But when we're going to have to delay this because I've not got the enclosure done yet. But when Microsoft buys out entire publishers and then they're taking various different developers and IPs from other platforms, whether it's PlayStation, Nintendo, Stadia, whatever Amazon has, things like that. When they do stuff like that, that really does piss me off. I don't support shit like that, and it doesn't matter who does it, whether it's Sony doing it, because I'm mostly a PlayStation guy and a Nintendo guy. But it don't matter who does it. I'm not a fan of it. You know, we could probably transport them here now. Actually, we've already got the fence done, so we might as well transport them now, I guess. But yeah, I'm not a fan of it. So yeah, I'm not happy about it. And also the fact that Crash Bandicoot will now be exclusive to, I guess, Xbox and PC. I'm definitely not happy about that. Because we all know Crash and Spyro, they're PlayStation characters. I don't care what anyone says. They are PlayStation characters. I know they've been on other platforms, but they're PlayStation characters. I don't care what anyone says. But yeah, I'm not happy about Microsoft buying out these massive publishers. But developers, like I said, I don't care about stuff like that. That makes sense. Sometimes, you know. Also, when I think they also bought the developers of State of Decay. Again, I didn't complain about that. But publishers, it's a completely different kettle of fish. Because that really affects the industry in bad ways. I think you have to restock these power generators with more power. And it costs quite a bit of money. Backup generators. Yeah, I already know this. Yeah, to resupply it, to completely fill it up, $309,000. Jesus. That's crazy.
Okay. Who's watching who?
I'm not following you, Owen.
Well, it's just like the dinosaurs are always watching us. So shouldn't we be watching them?
Yes, we should. Once we have the dinosaurs comfortably settled into their enclosures, we'll need viewing galleries.
That's what I'm saying. Only you said it.
Alright, I've set a task up for my Jeep and he's now gonna check out the Stegosauruses and see what they need. But I know we definitely need to get some water first. There we go. I might need to make this enclosure a little bit bigger, possibly. Okay, I can't remember what food they need. You can also make hills and stuff as well. I'm not really doing too much with these enclosures because this is just a story mode. There's not much point in doing it. But when we do our very own park in sandbox mode, we'll make every enclosure look as stunning as possible. I'm going to jump into the car myself because it's going to take them a while to get here otherwise. Oops. Let's scan all of these bad boys.
Check complete.
Oh, oi, hey, what are you doing? Oh no, what are you doing? Stop it, Barry. I didn't know they attacked the car as well. I thought only the carnivores did it. Oh no, I lost my door. Oh no, they're very angry. They're very grumpy. Quick. Don't let one out. Well, don't let them out. They're very angry. Basically, Spike from Land Before Time, innit? Spike's pissed. Alright, missing ground fruit. Okay, oops. Alright, so what's ground fruit? How do we get that? Oh, there we go. Nice little area over here. They can chill out, eat some ground fruit next to the river. Sounds pretty nice, doesn't it? Got to make sure we put a nice bunch of it all over the place. You don't want them to be in an area where they don't feel like they've got everything they need. Ground fibre. Okay. Got some over here as well, didn't we? Put a little bit over here. Alright. Are they going to moan about open space now? Oh no, there we go. Yep, they all seem content now. And the timer's going down as well, so we've done it. Oh, that'll make a nice thumbnail. Too bad about the little mission log in the corner. That's ruining the thumbnail. There is a photo mode in this game, I think. Oh, look at it, looking directly at me. Look at it, looking all cute and innocent. We saw what you just did. Oh, we need to build a viewing gallery as well. We ain't done one of those yet. I like how we looked at the camera like it was all adorable. Or she. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. But looking at the camera like all adorable after they just tried to murder the drivers of my Jeep. Alright, let's get a viewing gallery then. Oh, don't come back in here. Don't get Spike doesn't like you. Look at the back of the car. Hey, what's going on over here then? Oi! None of that. Pack it in, you two. Hey, don't start chasing the Jeep again. Man, these dinosaurs are psycho. The baryonyx has been causing less trouble and he's a massive carnivore. That path is looking really bad, isn't it? I might have built that a bit too close to the path. I think it'll look alright once it's built though. Possibly. Oh yeah, that's alright.
Attention all personnel. Our weather reports have
Weather warning. Oh shit.
Owen. We have a real...
Let's open this now, because I don't know if it tells you to, but when the weather goes bad, you want to open up these shelters.
This is who I am.
Not you.
Ah, the dinosaurs. Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, how about this? There's a massive sandstorm headed our way, and it could wipe out the facility. Without power, the safety of the dinosaurs could be at serious risk.
Okay, listen to me, Claire. We'll figure this out. Have I ever let you down before?
Actually, no.
And I'm planning on keeping it that way. Everything we can do, we will do. We've survived worse. What's a little sand?
Yeah, sandstorm. Because sandstorms can damage things. I mean, you could get tornadoes in Jurassic Park Operation Genesis on PS2. I don't know if you can get tornadoes in this one. But they can also damage things like buildings and fences, so dinosaurs could escape as well. So you want to make sure you've got everyone inside these shelters. You also want to build a few of these around the park in different areas.
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty concerned about our current situation. As much as I'd obviously love to help out, I'm a little tied up. So, who's gonna protect the dinosaurs?
And our personnel.
Yes, of course. I mean, that goes without saying.
I'm saying it anyway.
It's just, it would be a tragedy to lose these animals again. And by tragedy, I mean huge financial loss. And obviously an embarrassment to those in charge of the DFW.
People such as you.
Well, actually, exactly me. So, how do we avoid that?
Okay, step 1, round up the stragglers and get all the dinosaurs back into their enclosures. Then we'll work on our safety ratings.
This good?
Yes, this is a plan I can support now and take credit for later.
Well, you fixed that fence very quickly, didn't I? Looks like the sandstorm is clearing up. That icon at the top of the screen, I think that means that I've initiated a lockdown. Fucking brilliant. We're in lockdown again, boys and girls. How many times do we have to be in lockdown? I've already done all this, I mean, come on. It's much easier to just get the helicopter to shoot. In an emergency situation, I'll just let the helicopter do the shooting for me. I don't want to do it myself, because then someone might get eaten. I could probably end the lockdown now. Now, we fit a lot of people in there, didn't we? I'm assuming they've got a capacity, don't they? Or can just unlimited people get inside those? I'm pretty sure more than that went inside. Okay, there we go. You get back inside there, Gary. Causing all sorts of trouble. I bet they're sick of being put asleep, aren't they? Imagine the kind of dosage you would need to put down one of these big boys. Yeah, look at you, you troublemaker. Ensure all dinosaurs are safely enclosed. They are. Oh, he's having a little sleep now. All of that sleeping made him tired. Where's... Is there another broken fence then? This is looking pretty nice, this park, ain't it? All the Triceratops are having a little snooze. Or they're dead, one of the two. Repair damaged fences and tranquilize any rampaging dinosaurs before transporting them back into the... Yeah, I've done it. It's finished. Unless there's like a broken fence somewhere. No, because there's an icon on the screen if the fence is broken. I'm not sure what's going on. Shall I speed up time, see if that sorts it? Oh, you can also pause the game as well. Probably in case like a million dinosaurs decide to escape and then all hell breaks loose. Then you can pause the game and, you know, get yourself back on track. This was the broken fence, wasn't it? Oh no, there we go. The timer's going down now. I don't know what was going on. It took a bit of time to realise. I think maybe because that was waiting for him to wake up maybe. I don't know. No, all that sleeping has made him really hungry. We need to get another one of these. I like watching the Jeep just drive around and do stuff. It's nice. Oh. Oh, sweet. No, don't Don't play that tune, come on. What do you want Universal to grab my balls? Because that's what they'll do. Universal publishes Jurassic Park, don't they? Universal publishes a lot of stuff. Especially music, greedy bastards.
Arizona was secure. The dinosaurs were safe. Finch and the DFW had what they needed to keep the bureaucrats off our backs. For now. But the future, that was something completely different.
I wish we'd had more time to brief you, but as you know, the situation is fluid. Our Canadian friends are concerned that many of these wild animals are getting close to their border. We'd like to prevent them from crossing it. We being the CIA. My division is the DSD, Dangerous Species Division. I'm Dr. Dua. I have an extensive background in paleo research in this very field. At Jurassic World, and now other locations I'm not at liberty to discuss. However, I have history with many of the people involved here. A poacher camp. What remains of it, anyway. Amateurs. They only succeeded in getting themselves and others killed. And making our job that much more difficult.
I think I know this dinosaur.
The dinosaurs are still agitated.
Tranquilizing them would appear to be the best option at this point.
Let's do it as safely and quickly as we can.
Yeah, I think I know these dinosaurs. Ain't these the dinosaurs, you know that film, I think it's called Dinosaurs. It was one of those really early CGI films. I don't know if it was a Disney film, it might have been. I think the main dinosaur character was called Aladar or something. You know that film? I think one of these was in that film, and it was like the main baddie that was trying to kill him, and then eventually they fight back against it. I think I know these dinosaurs. I think I like these ones. Yeah, so if you press R3 and you're in the right position, then you can just... See? Much easier like that, but nowhere near as fun. It's much better to press triangle and actually shoot yourself. Except when they run away. But this is a bunch of poachers have been capturing the dinosaurs with the intention of selling them, of course. And the dinosaurs have obviously broken out. Oh, right in the neck. Sorry about that, buddy. Didn't seem to phase it very much, did it? There we go.
Just as an organization has key players, me, it also has key facilities that it needs to run effectively. So you should get started with the construction of an arrival building, a control center, and also a backup generator to supply power.
Okay. So we need to get our main building set up. Oops. Okay, we need the arrival point. Alright. I'll put that there. We need a control center. What's the control center for? That's where you get your scientists and stuff, ain't it? Make sure everything lines up nicely. Make everything look beautiful. Very nice. I need a backup generator as well. We'll put that around the back, out of sight, because they're not very nice looking, are they? Don't know why I'm bothering to make it look good. It's only a story mission. All of this is going to be useless soon. Worthless, I mean. 174 grand for that. Ah, Jesus. Alright, let's get some paths going. Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it?
Not bad if I do say so myself. And I guess I am. But we're also going to need a response facility. Your response to this directive should be to get one built. Huh? You see what I did there, huh? Response. Never mind. Don't respond.
I think I mentioned in part 1 of this playthrough that I was wondering how these fences were even any good at stopping the dinosaurs from getting out. But I've just realised they're electrified, didn't I? And they're powered by the generators. I completely forgot that they were electrified in the movies. Alright, what do we need to get? Construct an operational response facility. Oh, that's the one with the Jeep and that, ain't it? There we go. Oh, this is a big one, this is. That's what she said. Oh, there we go. That's some nice looking paths. Much better than the previous park we was in, back in Arizona. I had some wonky ass paths in that place. Probably bothered everybody. Everybody was probably watching the video getting fuming with me. Doing the paths is a bit of a chore in this game, I will say that.
Claire, we need to get the dinosaurs into new holding enclosures.
The ones we've already captured.
Yep, that's right.
And we'll want them awake and as comfortable as possible.
Oh, I've got to build an enclosure. Oh, we better hurry up. I don't know how long they stay sedated for. I think it's like 10 minutes. I don't know if that's 10 minutes game time or real time. I don't know if this is big enough. They are relatively big, these dinosaurs, aren't they? Where do we want to put the gate? Over here? Yeah. Alright, then we're gonna... Let's quickly get them put in here, just in case they're gonna wake up. Oh, one's already in here.
Asset collection request received.
Where's he? Oh, typical. Left one outside the... I feel like this is a very small enclosure. I don't know how much space we've actually got. One thing I will say though, touch wood, it does seem to be relatively smooth. Like when I was playing this off camera, the frame rate was horrific. It kept dropping below 30 sometimes for some reason. But it seems to be very smooth today for YouTube, which I'm happy about, because it gives you guys and girls a better experience. Right, we need to get our ranger in here, exploring the scanning the dinosaurs. I know what they do eat though. I know we need to get a carnivore feeder, and you can get two. You can get a normal carnivore feeder that just pops up a bunch of meat, and you can also get a live feeder that sends out a goat. So we're going to get both of those because I'm sure some sick degenerates are going to enjoy a poor cute goat being butchered by a bunch of these bad boys. So we'll make sure we get some of those. I personally don't approve of it, but you know, it's a game, so it's all good. Right, so this is a carnivore feeder. And then you've got a goat feeder, and it releases a goat that just runs around. Just like in the movie. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Billy the goat. I'm sorry, buddy. There we go. What's going on over here? Pack it in, you two. Okay, right. One thing I do remember is I think they need sand. So we're gonna extend this water a little bit, and then we're gonna give them some sand. Let's get rid of that bit of water there, making the fence look a little bit vulnerable. That was, and I'm not too happy about that. There you go. That'll do. And then I think we need to go onto the painting tool and we need to put some sand down I think they like sand. I can't remember. I won't cover the whole lot in sand, just in case they're not happy about that. Oh no, we're already done. Why won't you zoom in on the dinosaurs? There we go. That's how I get my thumbnails. We need to build a viewing gallery as well. Yeah, they definitely look like the dinosaurs you get from that movie that I mentioned. In water. Oh, for God's sake. Bloody hell. Sounds like somebody's got an anvil outside my house. Jesus. Right, we'll connect this up. I like the lines that appear on the floor to make sure you do a nice job of keeping the path straight. That's nice.
They had dangerous animals here?
Correct, Mr. Finch. We know where they were. But now, Mr. Grady, it's essential that we know where they are.
I know my dinosaurs. I'd say they're headed off in this direction.
And do you know your dinosaurs, Mr. Grady?
Better than anyone.
But these are not your dinosaurs, per se.
Well, you're just gonna have to trust me on this one.
Alright, well I've got to end the video now. I didn't even know what the time was. Got a bit too into the game, WolfTheWolf. So yeah, thanks for watching WolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share and join the pack today.